Funkonaut here. Now, yesterday, we were at the Funk Not Fight Conference. The legendary Bootsy Collins hosted, and his wife Patti stood in for him because he's been in the lab for the last few weeks. Patti, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I'm gonna tell my folks right now, it was a ball hanging out at the Funk Not Fight Conference. I thought back to when I was a kid looking at old Funkadelic albums. Those Funkadelic albums are what stimulated me to want to be an artist. That Parliament Funkadelic combination, along with Bootsy Collins on bass and with his atmospheric vibe that he brought to the whole character of Bootsy, is one of the reasons Funkonaut does what he does. Now listen, to be Funkonaut, I had to learn how to do a lot of skills. I had to learn how to play. I had to learn how to understand the full concept. I had to learn how to use Adobe Premiere, which is digital editing. I had to learn how to use cameras and video cameras, from simple cell phone cameras to high-end cameras like the Canon C300 and beyond. I had to learn how to communicate to directors. I had to understand how to do animation. I also had to understand Photoshop and other types of programs from Adobe and the Adobe Suite, as well as learning AI and the things that are taking me to the next level. Indeed, all of the sciences had to come together just to pull off the character. And then I had to learn how to design a bass guitar. Not just a guitar, but a guitar that has technology, as this one is MIDI and it glows in the dark and it's 3 octaves. This all came with just wanting to be down with Bootsy Collins and be a person like George Clinton. Because in the days that I had to learn, looking at what they did, I had to learn how to apply that to what I was living in. And that meant I had to learn a lot of different sciences, as well as be cold-blooded when I touched the bass. Right down to playing the music you're hearing right now. And that's on a whole nother set of programs like Logic Pro and Pro Tools, and the different types of pedals that have to be hooked up. To do entertainment, especially in the funk zone, you got to be so hot in so many different places. But who was to think that me looking at those simple cartoons on the back of a Funkadelic album or on the back of a Bootsy Collins album were gonna lead me into so many places where I can earn money and make a living. And eventually I went on to do gold and platinum records on some of hip-hop's best and R&B's best because of what I was stimulated as a child to do by hearing George Clinton and Bootsy Collins on those records. So first and foremost, I want to thank Bootsy Collins, and I want to thank his lovely wife Patti for coming out for the Funk Not Fight conference that happened right in Compton, California, right down the street from where it all started for me. And then I want to thank them for bringing together all the politicians and the community leaders that came in. I was able to hang out with a bunch of people. I took a few pictures that I'm showing right now. I was able to hang out with Patti a little bit, talk to her about their adventure, and also let her know what we're doing over here on this side. And I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for her dope, wonderful husband of extreme talents, Mr. William Bootsy Collins. From James Brown to George Clinton and countless artists who you ain't heard of, because Bootsy and his brother Phelps are playing behind all kind of old records that they never even put their names on. They were just hot kids who knew how to make that shit pop. Just dope producers and musicians who helped this world move. You feel me? So let's not play. Funkonaut rides for this. Because it don't happen. People don't dress like this and do all these way out things without the funk movement that happened through the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Don't get it twisted. That's what I ride for. And right here and now, I want to welcome y'all to 2024 and let you know that we ride for the funk. And I want to urge you to go help some kids to funk, not fight. Get into the vibe and know that it works, because it worked for a man like me. Word up to the one. Word up to Bootsy Collins and his wonderful wife. And word up to Funk Not Fight. Funkonaut. out. Thank you, Patti. Great hanging with you. I'm out.
We came to funk. We came to funk. We want funk. We came